Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where amazing stories are shared.
And be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay.
Introduce.
Aslan is my dog. He is from Guide Dogs for Blind. June? We are in June.
We are in official.
I got him 2 years ago in June, 2017. So 2 years ago this month.
And your dog, Rick?
Yeah, and so I have a female. She's both of them are black labs, and her name is Alice, and she's from, again, Guiding Eyes for the Blind in New York, and she is 4 years old, just turned 4 in April. Beautiful young lady. One of the funny things about it, these two dogs, is they look similar, apparently. However, Aslan is a very tall, sort of slender body. Alice is smaller and real muscular. I call her the Mustang model. She's very, very slender and very muscular. But a lot of people ask us all the time, are they brother sister? Are they from the same school? And we're, no, they're from two different coasts.
Is Aslan the oldest?
Yeah.
Which he's actually younger by 5 months.
Now, are there specific dogs that are used for guide dogs, or you I know you just can't use any dog, but tell the audience.
Yeah, it's going to depend on the school sometimes. The most common breeds are the Labradors, yellow or black labs. And then you have the
Golden Retrievers.
Golden Retrievers, yeah.
And then there's the Labradese, the mix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some schools are working with the mixes of...
and then Shepherds.
Okay. And are there any of the ones that you will mention make the best? I mean, like top of the line guide dogs, or are they all about as equal?
I think it depends on the person.
Right.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I would agree.
You have to they match the person to the dog. And that's really what I did, is when they asked about that, schools usually ask, do you have any specifications? And I'm like, yeah, a dog that matches with me. And so they matched, like, his personality is very calm and cool and, more like mine.
Okay.
As, like, her personality matches more like his.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the life? Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, they have, I've heard rumors of people saying, Labradors are Retrievers are smarter, that sort of thing. I couldn't say I've always had a Labrador, a black lab. I couldn't tell you if one breed is
better than
the others, but I've seen just as, comparable Shepherds or whatever that I've, with people that I've known that had Shepherds as guide dogs.
So the main thing is they match the dog to the person's personality.
It's really, you would be surprised of the application process that people go through with dogs. When you go to get a dog, they will, most schools will not only have a written application, but then they'll have a representative either before you file the application or after you file the application to come out and do a home interview with you. They will talk to you about, do you have children? Do you have other pets? Are you going to be walking in more rural settings than, public sidewalks in a downtown area? Are you going to be just getting on a ride, and driving to your destination, or are you going to be walking to the bus stop and this sort of thing? So they get a real good feel of you. And then once you get to the school, they also walk with you in a video. They usually video you walking, so they kind of get an idea of your gait and of kind of your walking style. They usually take a look at your neighborhood themselves your routes that you walk on. And then once you get to the school, the first day or two, you don't just walk in the door and then they give you a dog. The first couple of days are usually evaluating the students and getting a better feel of the student and having another interview or two with you. So they really take their time and try to make sure they match you with the best match. But
okay,
sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I've been in both times that I was at Guiding Eyes, there was one or two people who they started the program with us, and after they got their dog, they realized this is not something I wanted. But then there's other people who they got a dog and it wasn't the right fit, so they switched the dog out, and the second dog was the best fit for them. So
okay, now briefly tell us what's the lifespan of a guide dog, and what happens after you've retired the dog?
So the numbers that I've heard has always been 7 to 10.
Yeah.
As far as working time frame, but the life expectancy I've heard as much as 12 to 15 years or so. One of the things that really happens with a service animal of any sort is because of the nature of the work that they do, the hips and joints start developing arthritis and other problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the older years, they just get tired and wore out. And so once you get to the point where you feel like it's time to retire, at least my school, we have a couple of options, and I think this is
true with most schools.
Yeah, true with most schools. You have an option of either keeping the dog yourself and just letting them retire with you at home, even if you do go back for another guide dog, or you can find a foster home for them that you pick yourself. Maybe it's a family member or someone nearby, or you can return them back to the school, and they have an adoption program for retired guide dogs. My school, they try to contact the puppy raisers and see if the puppy raisers, they always give the puppy raisers first dibs on
the dog. Okay.
Yeah. If that doesn't work, they have a laundry list of people who are just ready to take a guide dog and let them just retire and live as a puppy or for the rest of their life, and that sort of thing. So there's options there, and it kind of works for what works for you and in your situation. And
so with that being said, do y'all have any final words that y'all want to share with the audience, both of y'all?
Again, thanks for having us, and what do you got to say?
Same thing.
Okay.
Reiterate, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're always, we feel like educating is the best thing to do, and we would love it if anybody had questions about guide dogs to contact us.
Or anything else.
Yeah, or anything else. I think what we're doing today is, collaborating together is a way to just get more information out there. So
definitely.
Check out both channels and get perspectives from different individuals, and just remember to never let your disability or anything define you, and live life to the fullest.
And that's what I intend on doing. That's what I've been trying to do. So tell them again the name of y'all's YouTube channel.
R&C Adventures with the and sign. You can find us on YouTube, and we have not created a Facebook page yet, so we're still in the beginning stages here, but eventually we'll have some social media pages as well.
Okay. And again, to my audience, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get updates on interesting stories such as this. So without any other information that I could provide y'all have, I want to thank y'all again for coming on. And
Yes, I am. hope for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be